Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. Scroft here. We're back on our BS Survival series with Beanie. And yeah,
Hello.
we're now in October. So, hey Beanie.
Hello. Nice to be back.
Yeah. Glad you're back for more ploughing and picking up stones and chopping trees and all that fun stuff.
Definitely. I was just thinking we're back in time for Halloween.
Well,
can you dress up?
Confused me now. No. Not in a Halloween costume, but I mean, I probably could do something like a modded jumper with a Halloween picture on of some sort, like a pumpkin. But
that would be cool.
Well,
I think you should do that. It's Halloween.
If it was actually Halloween, I would, but because it's October in the game, it's actually October day 1, so really it's like the start of October.
October's when Halloween is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, but it's right at the end. Anyway, stop faffing.
What are we doing then?
Right, well, we don't have to do any ploughing because I've done the ploughing, so you should be happy about that. I know you were getting the hang of it with the GPS, but it's a bit better because you haven't got to do any ploughing. But we've got to do some more wood chips because we need to, take a trail load each again, and then we can, do a few jobs. So with it being October, the horses need riding again, so you have to do that at some point. We have progressed. I'm going to place down a little kind of, it's like a container, but it's going to be, it's a mod that I found basically, and it's going to go just about here. So
okay.
Where have you ran off to? Oh, you doing the horses?
No, sorry, I was just checking the food. Sorry, okay. I didn't realise you were showing me something.
No, it's all right. Just about here, I'm going to place something down in a second. It's just so we can turn stones into lime, and that's going to be the aim of this episode. But we need a second stone picker. Because, it's like we can do it together, can't we, quicker? So we've got one, we'll get another one, which is only 3,000 anyway. So we could afford everything. But I thought we can go and do some more wood chips, and then we can, crack on with the stone picking and see how much lime we can produce, because obviously that grass field's going to require quite a bit of it.
Sounds like a good plan.
Good. So do you want to jump in Beanie's Landini, drive over to where we're doing the logging, attach to a trailer, reverse it to it, and turn it on and everything in the wood chipper, and then you can make a start, and I'll just go and place down this thing over here.
Okay. I feel like I need that on a hoodie. Beanie's Landini.
Well, you could do. Yeah.
Sounds like a cool cocktail.
Yeah, it does actually. I'll give you that. Beanie's Landini.
Yeah, I can make it blue. Don't know what else. Yeah.
Why blue? Oh, because Beanie's Landini's blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit slow then on that one.
It's all good, Scroft. We're used to you faffing.
Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. I've had a long day faffing about, so that's what what it's like sometimes.
Oh, I
think that should be right.
Just one of them days.
Now, I haven't actually used this before, so I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing with it, but I'm hoping it's just as simple as, put some stones in, get some lime out. But, we'll find out. Because I ain't got a clue. Usually I just buy lime, so. It does look that way. 2,000 stones makes 3,500 litres of lime, so it's not too bad. I probably think we're going to need a lot of stones, though, to try and see anything from it. I mean, I may as well get the ball rolling, actually. While you're doing that, I'm going to load in a a bucket load. See, I'm faffing today. I don't even know what I'm talking about. A bucket load of stones.
A bucket load of stones. Okay.
Wow.
See, I can't what's it either. I keep walking into everything. It's like me in real life.
You're not that bad, honest.
Not at all.
We haven't actually got that many stones, have we? And then 2 piles. 730, that's it. That is not many. Whoa. That is not many at all. I'm going to need a real weight for this. These stones are heavy.
Yeah?
Honestly, we've started off complete faffing. Especially me.
Well, I was thinking about this earlier. I thought about it a couple of times, to be fair. A really nice comment. It was either the last one or the one before that of someone saying, you know, I think they were like, I love it how you two can just talk about anything and anything. And it just made me think of all the random conversations we've had.
Well,
are you not turned on?
We do.
And it just made me happy because it's like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we do randomly chat about everything, but I think most people do, don't they? Sometimes it's what gets you through the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I'm trying to look in the distance, see how you're getting on. I can't see someone struggling. I think you're doing alright, aren't you?
There we go. Yeah. Sorted it.
Okay.
Just took me a hot second to figure out how to turn on the wood chipper. But I've done it.
Rightio. Right. I think this should now work. He says.
Famous last words.
I hope they're not my last words.
Well, no, not your last words, but like, you know what I mean? You know that saying.
Yeah, I know. I just like to
Wind me up.
wind you up a little bit, but you know.
What you like?
What you like? Get off my land.
You're right, my lover. No, my lovely.
What?
I've lost it.
Hello there, my lovely. You're right.
Oh God, I love that film.
I know.
Brilliant.
Hot Fuzz.
Oh yeah.
It's brilliant. In fact, that's the
Cornetto.
one thing about Simon Pegg. I feel like he should have done more films. He kind of went on to his Mission Impossible thing and stopped doing his famous Simon Pegg films with Nick Frost.
Nick Frost. Oh, they're just
yeah.
iconic duos. They're like the George and the Keith.
George and the Keith, exactly.
Yes.
But no, I just wish he would do another, equivalent to Paul Hot Fuzz. What's the bloody hell first
World's
one?
End.
That's a good one as well.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Shaun of the Dead. That's the one.
Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, and then they did the last one they did. That was a bit of a weird one.
Which one's that?
Slaughterhouse Rules.
House Rules.
Slaughterhouse Rules.
I don't think I know.
It's like, I'm fairly sure we watched it because I think I made you watch it because you hadn't seen it yet. For once, I knew a movie that was good that you didn't.
I actually can't remember seeing that. I don't think that was with me.
It's like, it was. It's like they're at a school, but it's a private school. And it's really weird, and there's like a fracking company, and it's bringing all these weird like alien things out the ground.
No, I'm not seeing that.
Haven't you? Oh, we'll have to watch it then. It's good. It's like them, just the normal ones.
Because the last one I remember
everybody to the Skoda.
is the Paul, and then they did At World's End. Like that's the last one I know of them too. The Frost.
I don't know which order they came out.
I think At World End might have been the most recent one that I thought he'd done. I know Nick Frost has done a few things on his own. He did a series as well that was really good. That was about like kind of a weird detective thing. I think it was. Can't remember the name of that, but it was all right actually. It was very short though.
He did a Christmas special for Doctor Who, and he played Santa. Nick Frost did.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was good in that. Why am I not allowed to cut any trees?
I don't know. Have you joined the farm?
Yes.
I've promoted you to farm manager, so hopefully that'll work.
Let's try it out.
It's because you've not got your chainsaw license.
What?
You have to pay for that in the shop. If you go to the shop menu, you have to pay for your chainsaw license.
Haha, very funny.
I give it away. I couldn't help myself.
I was like,
I
that's
sold
not
it at
true.
first. I sold it at first, but then I couldn't just hide the amusement in my voice.
I was like, that's not true because I've never got one before and I've done it fine.
Yeah. I tried.
Nice try, Scroft.
Yeah.
I'm not that gullible.
This film, though, the Nick Frost, I thought I've seen them all. I'm quite worried now that I've not seen them all because they're mint films, like they're brilliant. So
yeah, it's a good one. It's really good. I'm not going to talk about it too much.
Is it proper Pegg and Frost?
Yeah.
And they're at a school. A school. Are they actually
Yeah.
at school, or are they like old teachers or something?
No, it's the teachers. Well, one's a teacher and one's like Simon Pegg's a teacher, and he used to go to the school. He went there as a student, and then Nick Frost is like a hippie activist guy.
I don't think I've seen that.
But I think they knew each other at school. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. I'm fairly sure they both went to the school.
Yeah, I can't, because I'd remember bits of it, wouldn't I? Surely, I'm pretty good with remembering films and actors.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff and what
like
they've been in.
it's like a big stately home that's a private school kind of thing. Very, very posh place.
Somewhere
Like
you've
proper
been then.
private school. Oh, I've never been. I was in public
Jelly-ho to
school
the bib.
or whatever, state school all
Yeah,
the way.
that was just on the weekends when no one else is there.
No. No, my first, well, no, both my primary schools are tiny. I mean, the second primary school I went to, because we didn't do middle school, so it just went from primary to secondary.
Yeah.
So I changed schools when I was in primary school, about year 3 or year 4. I was one of 8 people in my year.
Wow.
It's tiny, yeah.
That's not. How can that be right? There must be about 50 people in the school.
It was tiny, honestly. It's like a old house. There was 3 classrooms. So reception in year 1 shared a classroom. Year 2 and year 3 shared a classroom. Then 4, 5, 6 all shared one classroom.
How would you get? Did they all get teach the same thing?
Kind of, yeah, but it just got like set at different levels kind of thing. So you'd be doing the same stuff but like different tasks.
See, that's crazy. Because then, you know, I don't know, it'd feel, I don't know, like you weren't progressing through the year, I guess. Because, yeah, I mean, my primary school wasn't massive, but we still had, you know, a classroom for each year. So year 4 it was just one classroom, basically. It wasn't loads for each class, each year, basically.
No, I mean, our library, like the little library they had, that turned into the canteen at lunch.
Did it?
Yeah, because it didn't have its own one, and we used to actually get our the food delivered from the high school. That we ended, the high school, because it didn't have like its own kitchen or anything like that.
Wowza.
It's just like you will have driven past it before.
I know where. Yeah, I know where it is because I know a couple of people that went to it as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's just it's a bit
tiny.
mental.
I mean, yeah, my first one wasn't much bigger. I was probably one of about 15.
Wow.
There.
Going up in the world there.
I know. Well, I downsized.
I know.
And then I went to high school and there was like 150 people in my year, and it was like, oh, this is a change.
It's better though when you've got a small class. I mean, I think I had it pretty good. One class per year is good because you get tailored for the year you're in. You know, you're not having to compensate for, you know, kids in the lower year or kids in a higher year. And it wasn't too big that it, you know, you were also just kind of like a number. You were, you know, remembered by name still. And because that happens a lot, isn't it, where if you're included in a school that's just too big, you end up just becoming like a ticket.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was lucky because my name's a bit of a weird one, so it was quite memorable for teachers, so I was never forgotten.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was also goody two shoes.
I know. I can tell.
Made it. I made it all the way through education without a single detention or anything like that.
In primary school, I didn't get anything like that. No, not at all. I mean, in high school, probably near the end, I got a few, you know, telling offs. But you do when you get older, don't you? Get a bit more adventurous with like what you can say to teachers and get away with and stuff, and you know.
Yeah.
Like when you tell a teacher, "Stop bloody faffing," it's never going to end well.
No, I know. It just, I didn't like getting in trouble, so.
Yeah.
I never did. I think the worst I did was when I was in primary school. I got put on the black cloud because I forgot my
How
planner
is
one
that?
day. So it was meant to be like, you know, how you doing throughout the day, like a threat kind of thing. Like, you know, if you were like all good, all normal kind of thing, you're on the sun. And
Okay.
then if you're being like maybe a bit chatty, a bit cheeky, but not really naughty, then you go on like the grey cloud. And then if you've
Awful.
been bad, like a
Yeah.
little terror, then you go onto the black cloud. Or at some point this introduced if you forget your planner or your reading book or whatever it, like reading diary, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Then
We're all full.
you'd yeah. Then you go on the black cloud.
Fair play. I mean, I didn't have anything like that at primary school. My first primary school, they had like a... It was weird. It was like a little figurine that was... it was like a cat on 3 little books, and it was made out of porcelain. It was like very fragile, so not the best thing to give
for
to...
primary school.
Yeah, not the best thing to give to a child, but at the end of every year, one student got it, and they were like basically given the Student of the Year award kind of thing, and it was just this little thing. Yeah, it was like a...
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you also got this ticket. It was a golden ticket that allowed you to go to a water park, you probably know it called Waterworld,
Oh yeah.
all
Yeah,
year
yeah.
round as many times as you want.
What?
I know.
That is pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. That was the best thing about it. I actually won it. I actually won that in the last year, and my mum and dad were super proud, like just before I moved on to the
Aw.
next school. So yeah, I actually got Student of the Year, so I was dead super proud of
Nice.
that. But before that, I was very shy and, you know, very introverted as a child and kept myself to myself.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it was when I started doing sports. Oh my God, I haven't drifted it.
You did jackknife.
I know.
Woo!
Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
So yeah, it was that was one good memory I had from primary school, because yeah, it was a good place. It was, but I had a bit of a strange journey through school. I was in, you know, what you were saying where you went primary, middle, then high. That was kind of like my
Yeah.
path at the start. And then
Yeah.
my sister, who was already in middle school, she was older than me, she needed to change schools, so it kind
Yeah.
of brought me out of that path and into the path you're on about, which is where it was just
Well-
a primary to high school.
Yeah.
So I actually
was
went
the
from-
same.
I went from primary to middle, but then back to primary because I went to
Yeah.
another kind of path and then to high school.
Right.
So it was a bit of a strange one, but I didn't mind
Yeah.
because I made new friends and, you know, some really good people. So
Yeah. No, I was the same because my primary school fed into a middle school, which fed to a high school. But then my mum wanted me to go to a Catholic high school, so they switched me halfway through and sent me to the other primary school, which then led into the high school.
yeah, and I know what high school
Yeah.
you're on about because I went to the same one, and it is a good
Yeah.
high school, but
It is.
you know, it is. I mean, little lads at it now. It's just
Yeah.
started first year at it. It's a brilliant school. Apart from
Makes me feel old.
yeah, well, you know, that's part of life, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
It's all good. It could
Yeah.
be worse.
That is true. That is true.
Could be worse.
Yeah, I didn't want to switch. I struggled when I switched because, you know, obviously being such a small year group had its perks, but by the time I got there, everyone was very like cliquey because
Yeah.
they'd known each other from the start, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I struggled to begin with because I'd grown up with everyone at my old primary school, like nursery and stuff, and then all being in the village kind of thing, and then moving away, it was just like, I think I remember after a few days I went to my mum, it's nice, but I want to go back now. I don't like it here. But yeah,
She's like, nope, make friends.
pretty
I was
much,
alright
yeah.
at that though. I was completely opposite when I was a child to how I am now. Like, you know me, and I've been quite honest
Yeah.
with this in my channel. I am very shy, very private person. It's a crazy thing to think that I'm like that when I do a YouTube channel. But I like the community vibe to the YouTube channel, and it's a lot of like-minded people. But if, you know, I'm the type of person that would rather chill with a book in my own company than go crazy in a massive kind of like meet-up, you know, and have loads of people coming round for meals and, you know, couples and all that stuff. That's just not me. So, but when I was a child, it was the opposite. I was like, if my mum and dad took me on holiday, within like a few hours I'd make a friend. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't normally struggle, but when I first moved there, I did. And then when I got to high school, I was fine. And I found, a really good group of girlfriends and, kind of just stuck with them all the way through till the end of sixth form, because I went to sixth form.
Yeah.
That was like attached to the high school kind of thing, which is like college. Do they do that in America? Or do they just stay in high school straight to 18?
I am sure someone will let us know. I don't really know, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to guess really, just because I'm not fully sure about the US
Because do they go
system.
high school then to their uni or college, what they call it?
Well, they have a middle school, definitely, because I know from watching films and stuff that, can you just...
Sorry.
Beep, beep. Yeah, they definitely have primary or elementary, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Over there, and then they have middle and then high. And then I think they actually have like college and then uni, like we do.
I thought college was uni for them. I don't know.
It could be. Or high school. I don't know. I don't know.
Because like for us, you go to from 4 to 11, you're in primary school. Because most places over here, I'm fairly sure, do the 2-way rather than 3. So with the middle school.
Yeah, primary to high.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think is best, because if you have to go to too many schools, I feel like it kind of disrupts more. Whereas if you just go to 2 schools, you get to know each school very, very well, and you get a good friend group in each. It's better than having 3 schools, because you obviously new teachers, new friends, new places, new classrooms, everything's new. So if you can just minimise that to 2, then personally I think that's better. But
me too.
It all works, doesn't it? I mean, let's be honest, American have got a very good education system. It's clear as day, because they do well in the world. So I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's just one of them where they both work kind of thing. It's just I don't know. 2-way seems to be more popular here, and then from 11 to 16 you do high school, and then it's compulsory now 16 to 18. You gotta you can either go off to like a sixth form or a college and do your A levels, or you can go for like an apprenticeship kind of thing. But you've got to stay in education.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's better to do, because I don't know. It's good. It depends though. If you want to go and work and earn money full time, I think you should still be allowed to do that. I know nowadays they say you've got to stay in education, but that wasn't the case when I left school. I left school obviously a few years before you. And when I was 17, I was working a full-time job and earning really good money, and it changed my life at the time, because I'd never known money like it. And then I was doing 12-hour shifts, working my butt off to try and get a nice car and things like that. And if I didn't have the opportunity to do that at 17, I don't think I would have matured as early as I did. I think that's also has because let's be honest, going into the real world and working does mature you in comparison to being still in some kind of school environment.
Definitely.
Even university, you're still not fully fending for yourself, are you, at that point?
No, you're still in the sort of the safety blanket kind of thing of education,
But a lot of people will be watching this and having their own opinions on it, and different. There might be some teachers as well. You never know.
Yeah.
Do you want to just go and get
uni.
Just drop your and get the other stone collector?
Yeah. I never did uni.
No, me neither.
Because I didn't see the point really, because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to get into a load of debt for a degree that I might not even use, or change my mind later down the road, and then have to figure out how to pay for it. Oh, messed up there. Pay for it myself kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad, because I've got this far in life and a steady job and not needed it, and managed to avoid that debt. But I understand that for, a few career
for
paths,
some, for some jobs
need
you have
it.
to. Part of me wishes I did. Again, the only reason I didn't is because of the fact that I just wanted to earn money.
Yeah.
It's one of them. I think you can't do uni full time and then obviously have a full time job. You can probably have a part time job, and maybe I should have took that path. But everything works differently for different people, and I think, I have one full belief that if you work hard and no matter what path you take, you'll always succeed. It doesn't matter what you end up doing. You'll always succeed in life if you work hard. And just
I think
persevere.
That's a very good philosophy.
It is. It definitely is.
I mean, I started working. The day after my 14th birthday was my first shift. So.
Were you like serving at a bar or something, like, people a lot of that age, don't they? They kind of work in the British pubs and pick up dishes from tables and stuff like that. Was that what you did?
You know what? No, I've never technically properly worked in a pub. No, I worked in the shop near where I lived for a while.
The village shop, yeah.
Yeah, the little Londis. And then most people went up to Towers and worked there. But I didn't. I worked in the shop for a while and then just ended up doing a few other random odd jobs kind of whilst I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and then ended up coming and working the job that I'm in now, where I met you.
Yep, that's true.
I went by your house, what a big mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like you're fake. Take control of your own life. Without any thought, I keep moving on. I don't even care if my soul is gone. So many words that I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could. If I believed I should. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
Right, Beanie, how are you getting on?
Doing good. Getting there.
Yeah, we're doing well. It's not too bad, is it? I was saying that it's nowhere near as tedious as or as long-winded, whatever way you want to look at it. I mean, I don't mind ploughing anyway, but I actually think it's quite relaxing. Any job really in Farming Simulator, but no. I think this one's a little bit better because we can. There's a higher working speed, and it's a little bit wider, so not too bad.
Yeah, I think we're smashing it out. If you look how much we've done.
I know. The only problem is the amount of stones we're getting is it's just not enough. It's not enough. I feel like for all this work, we should definitely be rewarded with a lot more. Like I'm talking like probably like 10 times the amount that we got now because we need the lime, and this is going to use a lot of lime going over this field.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wish we could get a bit more lime from it, especially if we're producing our own. But we're definitely going to have to buy some, definitely.
Yeah, well, at least it knocks some off at that.
Yeah, that's it. And then we'll be ready to plant as well after we've done the lime. So we can put grass in here, but we're not probably going to get a cut from it, unfortunately, till next late spring because of the fact that by the time we've planted in,
yeah,
and it started growing and got to the point we can chop the grass, it's going to be in the winter months when, we can't really do any work on the grass, unfortunately. So, but at least it'll be ready for next time round.
Exactly.
We'll have a big grass field, and if we get a load of animal pastures, we can use it as an area where the animals can all kind of congregate anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the BS zoo.
The BS petting zoo.
Yeah, exactly. Just everything. Pigs in one corner, cows in the other, chickens roaming about the place.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Not a bad idea there.
Well, plenty of space, and I don't think we'll ever need a bigger grass field than this. It might just do us now until we've pretty much got everything in place. But I would like to have, like you've got all the crops. I've always wanted to plant like we've got 2 small crop fields right now. We've got one that we've planted in the wheat, and we're going to do oats in the other one. I've always wanted to have a field for every crop type you can plant, and then in 1 year just plant everything and just get a small amount of everything.
That'd be cool. Maybe that's a challenge we can work towards then.
I think we can in this series, because I did say I want to keep it small but have everything going on, and that'll be perfect for all the productions we want to try out, because at least we'll have a bit of everything. I think at some point we're going to have to start putting some beehives down as well, so we can get some honey.
Yeah, Beanie's bees.
Exactly. The thing is, they're dead easy as well. You don't have to do anything. You just place them down and they spawn pellets of honey. So it's a no-brainer to put them down.
Yeah.
We can put also down some other things along the way, like solar panels, wind turbines, when we get a bit more money, so we can actually have some passive income.
Yeah.
Just loads of little random bits and bobs. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just, may as well.
Yeah, I mean,
and who wouldn't love some bees?
Well, that's it. And then, like I said, they're easy to maintain, so it's a no-brainer. It's a bit like what we've done with the mini greenhouse we've got. I'm just trying to look at the productions now. So we've got flour, so we can do that from the mill right in front of me right now. We need to purchase that at some point.
Yeah.
And then we can do bread. I'm just turn the corner and I'll tell you the next one. So bread will be, we'll basically need for that the flour, and we'll need to buy a bakery.
Nice.
And we can have some bread going on, and it does a lot of stuff at the bakery anyway. We can eventually do cake there, which is, like I said, the end goal of the series. Before we even think about that should be our final target, basically. We need to make some cakes. Bread and cake is the bakery. We've also got butter, so I think we can put like a dairy down, and in that we can take the milk from the cows and make butter and cheese.
Nice.
Then we've got fabric and clothes, so that's 2 separate things. One's a spinnery, one's a tailor. And that all comes from either cotton, so we can do some harvesting of cotton, or we can get some sheep. So from the wool and the cotton, we can make fabric. Then we take the fabric to the tailor, and he'll make clothes, and then we can sell the clothes.
Sweet.
There's also sugar as well. Say again.
Sorry, I was just going to say we can get you a nice suit.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. Make our own clothesline.
We could make a Halloween costumes.
Yeah, exactly. Sugar's one. I think that's just one single production on its own, so we'd have to place that down, and that comes from sugar beets or sugar cane. But like I said, I'd love to get a field with, you know, a load of little fields, in each one every year we plant in the same type of crop in each one of them fields, and eventually, you know, we've got so many fields. Let me just try and figure this out. We'd need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'd need 14 fields.
Yeah.
So we'd do wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, grapes, and olives. And then we'd have sunflowers, soybeans, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, and cotton and sugar cane. So yeah, with the sugar cane and the sugar beets, we'd be able to make sugar. And then there's a lot there, because you've obviously got the grapes and the olives, and then from the olives you can make olive oil. From the grapes we can make grape juice, and I don't know if I think there's wine in this, or it might be just grape juice. Base game this is. I know there's a few you can do wine on some other maps. There's some brilliant maps that do that.
I could be our official wine taster.
Yeah, there is also 3 extra crops that come from the premium expansion. So we could do carrots, parsnips, and beetroots. Then from that we can make preserved foods basically, but also soups. So you can make triple soup, which is all them 3 together in a soup. You can make carrot soup, parsnip soup, red beet soup, also potato soup, but that's a base game kind of crop. Then you can also make potato chips now in that as well. So there's a lot of extras we can do. Lettuce, tomato, strawberries. We can obviously put 2 more greenhouses down to get that sorted. Raisins we can make as well, so we can do that from... Where do we make raisins from? What's that? My brain's gone.
Grapes.
Grapes, there you go. So yeah, we can make raisins from grapes. Olive oil, canola oil, and sunflower oil. So canola oil being vegetable oil. And then cereal, which we can make. Honey, which we're going to do anyway. That's pretty straightforward. So yeah, pretty much everything. I think we should try and get everything going where we can do all the crops and all the productions and just have this manic kind of setup going on where there's so much to manage, but at the same time it's all very small, you know, so it's not like we're doing big numbers, it's just we're doing loads of little things combined that make it big numbers, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. A whole lot of little.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we need 14 fields. We've got 2 already, so we can just keep going in that direction, can't we?
Yeah, I think so. Sounds like a plan, Jan.
That's it, a plan, Jan. I'm just trying to see where see if I've missed any. Grape juice, said that one. There's a few that have come from like the Platinum DLC, which is a lot of woodwork, so we could move in that direction, which is, you know, you make planks and furniture, and then from that you can make different types of kind of woodwork stuff, like a bathtub, a birdhouse, bowls, buckets.
Ooh.
There's a lot of extra stuff there. I haven't even tried that stuff, I'll be honest, because I wasn't personally a big fan of the Platinum expansion, just because I'm not too keen on the logging side of it. I don't mind it. I enjoy it. It's just I'm more of the farming side of it and the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably try and put... In fact, maybe we can end the episode. We've got £15,600. Maybe we can end the episode by placing down some beehives.
That'd be cool. I'd like that.
We'll do that then. Let me have a look at the price of them. Constructions. And we want animals. Go to bees. So we've got here, it's a beehive honey pellet rack. So that's not that. 1 beehive is £1,000, but we can have, there's loads of different types really. There's like some that go up to 40,000.
40,000.
Yeah, there's like loads, but we could put 4 beehives down for 4,400. So yeah, we could do a couple of things, couldn't we? I'm pottering about the place.
I think that's a good plan. Get some of the bee's knees. Some bee juice.
Bee juice, that's it.
Yeah. You know, when I was younger, I thought that was the height of hilarity. Because my nickname's Bee or Beanie.
Yeah.
And so I used to go around drawing in Sharpie as well. Bees on people's knees and then saying the bees' knees. Because I drew bees on their knees.
Nice. I'm going to have a sip of the brew with that one.
You know what I was thinking about earlier?
Go on.
I was thinking about brain frog. And then I was thinking, you know, there's quite a few words which aren't easy to say. Like,
Okay.
one I always used to struggle with because was, here we go. Metropop. I can't say it.
Metropolitan.
Yeah, I can't say it. And
I've always tried to get my little lad out with specifically the Pacific.
oh no,
So I used to
you
say
know
to
the
him,
one. No,
Specifically
crisps.
the Pacific. Yeah?
Crisps. I've
Yeah,
never
crisps.
been so self-aware saying crisps.
With all the extra S's.
Yeah.
Crisps.
I remember when you first pulled me up on it, I was like, wait,
Do you know
what?
why I did that? Because I do it to my little lad all the time.
Yeah.
When he goes crisps.
I don't understand how you can not do
You
the
can't.
S's.
No, you can't. That's the whole fun. That's why it's funny, isn't it, really? Well, it's my kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's dad
Dad
jokes.
humour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, specifically the Pacific is difficult to say at times. So if you just say that.
Specifically perspis.
I shouldn't laugh, but you fell right into that one.
Specifically Pacific.
Yeah, specifically the Pacific.
Specifically the Pacific.
There you go.
Yeah. That's a tongue twister and a half.
That is. It is. It's like the Peter
like-
Piper thing that people do.
I don't mind that one. Peter
No?
Piper, Peter Pecker, Pipple Pepper. Yeah.
I can have a go at that one. I think I can do that one. But I don't know if I say it right. I'm sure I might do. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Where's the piece of pepper? Oops.
That's Scroft. I nearly did that.
I'll have
Oh.
to bleep that out.
Naughty, naughty. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
I thought it was just one pepper. How many peppers did he pick up?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Is it peppers? I always say pepper. I think that's where I go wrong then.
I saw it as plural.
Yeah, you're probably right. But I always say Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, where's the piece of pepper that Peter Piper picked?
Oh gosh. Can you do the red lorry, yellow lorry?
No.
Go on,
Red
try
lorry,
it.
yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. No, because it's just too confusing, that is. It really does make your tongue want to, like, just go numb.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, la la la.
People must be listening to this game. What am I listening to? Someone's sitting there right now, probably playing Farming Simulator game. What is wrong with these two people?
Well, it got its name for a reason.
I'll let you do the last
Yeah.
stretch because you're doing such a glorious job, even though you've drove in a tree. I take that back. I take it back.
You know, this is one thing I don't like about recording my point of view. Is
But
that,
everyone can see now when you crash.
yeah. I mean, before, Scroft would always come and say to me, you know, you're doing it again. You go, oh, what, a bit in the video, like, what you doing? And now everyone can see where that's coming from.
Yeah, because I was like, what's going on? You're like, nothing.
Nothing.
Now I see when I'm editing. I'm like, that's what's going on.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you want to ride them horses then? And then I think we should be all right then. We've done quite a bit. We're not probably going to have time now to do the lime spreading, because I think that's the next task, that we need to do with that field, and then obviously we can start planting in some grasses. But maybe we do that in the next episode, which is going to be next week now, because I needed to do 2 co-op farms to try and get that finished off for next series, which I'm quite excited to get going.
Yes, from what I've heard, it sounds very cool. I'm excited.
Hopefully.
Definitely. Yeah.
Have to wait and see what people think, but yeah, hopefully.
I think it's a cracking idea, Scroft. I think people are going to love it.
Nice one. Let's hope so.
Yeah. Do you want to have a look at the beehives whilst I'm doing this, and you can tell me about them?
Yeah, I can do that. Well, looks like these have actually got a mod on that means that we can spawn up to 12 pallets in that place. That's pretty cool. I like that one, so we'll keep that one there. What I'll do is I'll put them outside the front of, around here, because it's a nice area. So, one... Just trying to think how productive these are. That's 4. That's the equivalent to 33, 10 piece, 7 piece. So I think it's an elongated beehive. Whatever that means.
I don't know.
I will go with this one because this is 4,400. So it's a bit of money, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And then maybe we'll put 2 down here. Yeah, so a bit of cash. It needs a pallet location. Well, we'll do that very quickly. We'll plonk that just here. And we'll try and do a bit of painting on that as well. Just to make it look reasonable.
Okay. What colour are they? Are they colourful?
Yeah, they're kind of colourful. I mean, they're not like bright colours, but there is options to have like a brighter, more vibrant kind of thing. But if you have a look when you off the horse when you've done that job, you'll be able to see them. They're just here where you are now.
Oh, I can hear them. How many bees do we get? Does it tell you?
No, I don't think it does. I think it's just a set amount of beehives, and then they're quite productive. So it just says it's got a range of 50 meters, because actually if you put bees near, I think it's sunflowers and canola, you actually get a very small bonus to the yield.
Nice. Wow.
So
we the plants.
Yeah, so we'd need to get a beehive within a 50-meter range of these, which we're not going to do because there's no field near this that we're going to start planting canola in. But we can do that in the future. But all it says is we've got... Say again, sorry.
I was just going to ask, canola, is that rapeseed?
Yes, it is. That's what they call it in the game. I think it's more of an American terminology for the plant, whereas we call it rapeseed over here. So it just says beehive, and then in brackets it's got 4 Langstroth hives. 4 Langstroth hives. That must be the name of the hives, I think.
Yeah.
And we've got 2 of them. So it's like, I mean, it's 8,800 we just spent on them. So hopefully it'll give us a bit of honey. And the honey then should spawn. You'll see it's kind of a little chevron box near where we've got the lettuce grown in the greenhouse. So
yeah. Sweet.
Actually, I think that might not be right. I think clothes are. Yeah, clothes are. On hard difficulty, which I do need to change back because we only do that for the...
Selling the wood.
Yeah, let me check again. I actually thought cakes was the best thing. So cakes give you 12,700 at the best time at 1,000 litres. So it's very good. But clothes actually give you 22,000. So clothes look to be the best thing.
Nice.
But yeah, I always thought cakes were, but that's how much I know. But it's still very good money.
Yeah.
Olive oil's great money as well.
Olive oil's expensive nowadays.
It is expensive, you're right. So we should do some olives. We can have some vines, olive vines. We can have grapevines, and we can go from there.
Sound. I think that's a good plan. A little bit of everything. I like
exactly.
that.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. That's what this series should definitely be. So then we try everything, don't you? Because first time you've played the game, at least by the end of the series, you'll have tried everything in the game.
Exactly. I think that's a cracking idea.
There we go then. Right, I think then on that note, we'll leave the video there. Do you want to do the outro?
Sure, why not? Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed our latest episode on Scroft's BS Survival Series. Please make sure to give him a subscribe and a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed our BS. And hope to see you next time. Bye.
See you, everybody.